Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to BYB Tactical. So today I have kind of a surprise for you guys. Gonna be doing a video on the CAA MCK, which right now they have a really great deal going on. Please stay tuned for the video, find out about the deal, but the deal is pretty killer. But before we jump into this, I wanted to kind of show you guys something. So about a couple weeks ago I told you this was the shirt that Grunt Style has sent out as a club member, and it pretty much is coming into the new month of September. So got a new shirt in the mail. Let's open it up and let's see what it has, huh? How about that? So hopefully, usually Grunt Style stays with like the holidays and stuff like that. So let's see what they give. Usually when Grunt Style also sends out things, they give you like a pretty much stuff like that, right? So this is 2 Truths and a Lie. It's a shampoo, body wash. It's whiskey. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to check that out later on. But they also usually send you a sticker of what the shirt is. So only outlaws will be free. This is actually pretty cool. So it comes with a sticker. I usually put it on the Yeti or I put it on a wall, whatever. So let's check out the shirt. Here you go. Oh yeah, this thing, and their quality shirts are, there's quality in their shirts are so good. It feels so comfortable. It really does feel good on the body. But there you go. Here's the shirt. So it says, when freedom is outlawed, only outlaws will be free. All right then. Well, you know what? Let's put the shirt on. Time to take off the shirt and put the new shirt on. Ready? And man, if only changing a shirt was that easy, right? But here you go, guys. Check out, this is the shirt for September. Again, get yours. Be a club member. It's only like 20 something bucks a month. You get shirts every month picked out for you, and pretty much you have a shirt that no one else could get unless you're a member. But anyways, guys, let's continue back to what we were going to talk about, which is a CAA MCK, right? So the great deal that I'm telling you that they have going on right now, which by the way, just to start off, to get one, it's roughly like around $249, $250. But at the moment, they have a crazy sale where if you buy one, you also get one for free. I mean, this is insane. BOGO for this. Now, the channel is called BYB Tactical, which BYB stands for bang for your buck. So right off the back, I'm gonna tell you, buying this is definitely a bang for your buck. Go out, check out, they have tons of models, and right now in the video we're gonna go over pros and cons on why I like it and why I don't. So just for reference of this video, right now on my right, or if you're, yeah, on my right I have the Taurus G3, and on my left, I'm sorry, Taurus G2 P09, and on my left I have a CZ P07, which this pretty much micro conversion kit also can fit the CZ P09, which is this one right here. I'm not going to try to put it in or anything like that because it actually requires some disassembling on these screws to move them up. So just for reference, 2 firearms could fit in the same micro conversion kit, right? Which is really cool if you think about it. And they really do have conversion kits for almost everything, from P320 or from SIG to Smith & Wesson to Glocks, and there's a lot of accessories involved. But let's just dive into why I like this as a package. Just grab that real quick. Why I like this as a package and why I think this is definitely worth your money. So first off, it's a micro conversion kit, right? Which means you could have a regular pistol and you could pretty much just put it in. And to put it in is really not that difficult at all. It does require some time, maybe at the most 15 seconds or so. But here, let me just, for reference of this video, let me go ahead and show you how easy it is to put in, right? So I just took it out. So all you gotta do is literally feed it in like that. And you wanna get it aligned, oh, I had to slide out. You wanna get in line with this little slide right here. So all you have to do, let me see if I can try to see that slide. There's grooves in the inside to grab onto the serrations of the firearm. So let's go ahead and put that in like that, right? And then you're pretty much, oh, no, that didn't go right. Let's do that one more time. Did I miss something? Oh, I sure did. All right. So you're in, locked, I think. There you go, locked in, go in, and you're good to go. You have a full-on firearm, right? And for the sake of this video, safety first, right? There is no magazine, no round. Magazine doesn't have any rounds, so it's pretty much it. Like I said, it's really cool, you know? Look at that, functional, just like an AR. And like I said before, all you need is a pistol, and you buy this for $250. And right now with the CRAZY BOGO sale that they got going on, go get yours, right? But why is this, again, the better option? This is pretty much, you could call the poor man's AR, if you think about it. If you already have a pistol, all you need to is buy the micro conversion kit. And like I said, you pretty much have something like an AR9 in your hands, ready to go whenever you want. Which, by the way, before I continue, if you guys already like this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. Still trying to get this channel going. And just comment on the pricing again. The price is $249 at the moment. Today it is August 26th. BOGO sale is still going on as of this morning. So definitely go get yours. What also makes this package good, right? I'm just gonna go over the list of pros that I like, right? So one is the accessories that you could put on here. For example, CAA, the company, have their own accessories that you could attach on. Their own red dot, their own flashlight, their own like, pretty much like, what is it called? Like a thumb stop to keep your hand from moving like this. But the ergonomics of the micro conversion kit itself, it fits so good, you don't really need that. I mean, there's groovings on the front, so your fingers could really just go in really good, right? So you really, I'm trying to get you, there you go. So you really don't need the thumb stop, but I will tell you this, I did use the thumb stop for actually my Raider that I have right here. I used it for that. Here. So it definitely did fit with that, which I like. I'll tell you right now, just talking from experience, and I don't mean to knock the company, but the flashlight that they offer is not the best. I got it with my Gen 1. The flashlight stopped working like after like a month. Actually, I think I took a shooting in the first month, and the light pretty much took a dump. The red light that the red dot that they offer is not really, you know, it's not like a truly competitive red dot in terms of, it's not like a Vortex or a Holosun or a Trijicon, stuff like that. So I would definitely go out and buy your own red dot. Not knocking the company, I'm just saying, you know, it's not something, if this is something that you're gonna use as home defense, or whether it be your conceal and carry in your car, you wanna have the best of the best. Another cool thing that makes this a good package as well is the fact that it is a folding stock. And why is that really a necessity, or why is it needed? Well, if you're trying to be a little bit of concealed in terms of you want to have it a book bag or something, this is the package you would get with the folding stock, right? So it folds, which the folding stock, you don't have to worry about it coming out and stuff like that. It clamps on, or not clamps on, but it grabs onto this little hook right here. So you just put it on and it stays there. You're trying to push it out. You're not pushing out unless you're lifting it up and you take it out. Almost like the 6-hour MPX that they have, pretty much the same thing, kind of like you have to pick it up in order to put it back out, or take it off, and vice versa. Another thing that's really cool about this is the fact that it does have a spare magazine holder. For example, I have a magazine right here, right, which is inside the firearm itself, and you have a spare mag here. Now I'll tell you this, I had the Gen 1. The Gen 1 did not have the magazine holder. It had a magazine holder, but it was not grabbing. It was very flimsy. You could be in the middle of shooting, bang, 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 and the magazine will fall out. That was not good, right? And there was a way to adjust it and whatnot, but I just never did, because it wasn't really something I depended on, just because I have other stuff that I could depend on. But anyways, so going back to the magazine holder, they finally introduced like the magazine, I guess, how do you call it, clip holder? I'm not too sure how you even say that, but it pretty much, you could press the button to let it go and it clamps on, which is super cool. And it's kind of like AR style, right? Like when you let go of your, like when you're on an AR, right? And you want to let go of the magazine, you have a button. It's pretty cool. So in this case, if you wanted to reload, right? Let's try to see how that would look. You go bang, 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 let go, and you're back in business. Another thing that's really cool, like I said, it's almost like, I'm gonna keep rephrasing back to, it's like an AR style, because it truly is. If you, in a lot of features, for example, the extended slide release, or I'm sorry, the extended slide. You see how you can see the two wings on both sides that come out, one.
and then 2. Oh, there you go, 2. So yeah, so like I said, it feels really good. By the way, it doesn't, like when I first got this, I thought I was gonna be worried because the slide holder is plastic, the slide is metal. So I don't even know if they have anything out there in terms of how long this would last, but seems like the grip of the serrations is very good. So you really don't have to worry about that. And again, what makes this truly the really good package that you get for the price is the fact that you, again, only need a pistol, and you pretty much could just put it into this micro conversion kit. And now, you know, shooting with a pistol at 25 yards could be easy for a lot of people, but could be very difficult for a lot of people, the majority of people. Shooting past 25 yards, 50, 75, maybe even 100 with a pistol, with just a pistol can be extremely difficult unless you're really good, right? This, you put your pistol in here, put a solid red dot or LVPO, that's what you want to put on here, or I'm sorry, LPVO, that's what you want to put on here. You're looking at like hitting 100 yards pretty accurately. Maybe groupings of a couple inches, but you're looking at a solid package that could literally extend the capabilities of the firearm you already have. And that's why I say this is such a good package to have in terms of in your car, in the backpack. If shit hits the fan in this day and age with everything going on and the mass shootings and whatnot, having this in your bag ready to go, you're even the playing ground, you're evening the field in terms of someone else that possibly could walk in on an AR. And I'm from Chicago, so if you're not familiar with Chicago, lately these thefts and whatnot, it's not one person robbing another, it's usually groups of people robbing a person. And this, you got a package going on here to even the playing field for yourself. Another thing too is it does accommodate suppressor height sights, which is really good considering, like, I don't have it with me, but one of my my Smith & Wesson that I just did work on, I was really worried that there's gonna be a problem with the suppressor height sights, because if you look at, like I said, there's a decent amount of space in here, but you know, just it wouldn't be something that you thought you would think they would think of, but they did. And another thing is you could put a suppressor on here. I'm from Chicago, you can't have suppressors unfortunately, but for the people that can, hey, that's awesome. I'm super hating on you guys because it's really cool. All right, now that I list some of the pros, let's list some of the cons now. So one of the cons I already said, the light that came with it was not good. I'm not gonna call it garbage because it's one of those things you get what you pay for. It was, the extra accessory set was like $100. So it came with a lot of stuff, but the light just wasn't good. Second thing, I keep mentioning how it is super concealable, or you could pretty much put in a backpack, but at the same token, it's not really that small in terms of, it's still pretty big. And in terms of concealing, I mean, that would probably be one of the cons. It's not as concealable, I guess, as you would expect it to be when you first get it in your hands. Now, it is a beefier package. You know, the thickness of it is pretty thick. So I don't know how else to really explain. You really have to just get your hands on it. But for the price of $250, this is killer. This is definitely a bang for your buck. Another con that I have is it does take a bit of time to assemble. It's not really quick, it's not easy, but at the same time, there really is nothing else on the market that's actually quicker. Not even my Raider P320 that I showed you earlier. If I truly wanted to convert my handgun to the Flux Raider, it'd take longer than this, actually, a lot longer. And that's just because that Raider is designed to put your firearm in, or put your P320's FCU and your P320 stuff on there and keep it on there. It's not meant for you to swamp out all the time. So again, it really, I guess the con of it takes time to assemble is not really a con, because it is something that just comes pretty much with the beast in terms of you're getting something you're gonna have to convert your firearm for, and it's gonna take time. Whether it's not gonna be a quick, you know, plug and play and let's go. No, obviously there needs to be some stuff done to make sure you have a good package here. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much all I have for you today. So what's next after I'm done? Like after this video, what's the next step? I actually really want to do a side-by-side comparison with the Flux Raider, so definitely look out for that video. And when I do the side-by-side comparison, I want to show the difference of the shooting between this and this, and there is going to be some difference obviously, but definitely look out for that video in the near future.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. And until next time.